Guys, this is Nikhil from the Unbiased blog, and today we're going to talk about the curse of a 16 GB iOS device. Yes, if you are like me and are facing an issue that is zero available memory, no matter how many photos you delete and how many times you try to delete your apps and clear your phone as many times, but you still, when you open your camera to take a picture or do record a video, this is what you get, and you're really tired of what to do about it. So there are only two options to fix this issue. Either the first thing is never go for a 16 GB iOS device. You can simply go for a 64 GB iOS device, or even more if you want. Or till now, the only option was to upgrade your iOS device to a newer one. But now SanDisk has launched the iXpand flash drive for iPhone, iPad and computers. So what it essentially does is, it's like an OTG drive that Android users were using and enjoying for a while. So this actually connects to your iOS device with a lightning connector and a USB on top to connect it to your computer. So what it does is, once you connect it, it automatically syncs all your photos and videos, and your space that has been used by photos and videos is cleared up on the iPhone. So you can connect it directly to your iPhone, and the smart apps picks up all the videos and photos in it and transfers it to the iXpand flash drive. Once it's transferred, you can connect to your laptop or computer with the USB port and transfer that to the computer and save them forever. So this device is a very small device. You can see how it looks. So this is the light, and that's the USB port. The actual size of the device is this much only. So you can just keep it with you wherever you go, connect to your phone, transfer everything, and then directly transfer it to your PC. So let's unbox and see what's inside and how to use this. So we'll just simply tear apart the seal on the top. Simple packaging. Let's see, the SanDisk iXpand flash drive. So in case I'll just pick it up. So you can see it's a tiny device. If you have to compare the size, I'll keep the iPhone next to it, and you can see that's with the iPhone 5s. And if I keep it with the iPhone 6, so you can see the size of this device. It's pretty neat, and lightning connector directly goes into your iPhone. It's a flexible connector, so even if the case is on, you can simply plug it in. Doesn't really matter if the case is on. So both the iPhones have the case. So I'll just open the lightning port and show you how to connect it. You can just simply plug it in here, so like this, and it stays connected to your device. It's pretty neat stuff over there. So you don't have to worry. Once it's connected, you can just leave it like that, or you can just keep using your phone. So you can see there's a light over here showing the activity that is connected, and the green light is showing you it's powered on as soon as it's connected. So I'll just plug it out and then show you the USB port. It's the USB port. So once you've transferred your photos and videos from the iPhone, you can put the cable, lightning cable back, and just directly plug it into a PC, and you can just cover it once done. Keep it in your wallet, keep it in your bag, and it shows that what the light indicates. So when it's blinking, it says that do not remove, because the file transfer in progress. And as we saw when we connected, it was green light, so that means it's charged. The low light is red, and it says plug into USB port to charge it. And when it's amber, it's charging. So once we connect it to a PC, it should change the light to amber if it's not charged. If it's charged, it'll show green. So easy light indication for users, and it's again shown how to use it. So you can just plug it in like a card, and you can plug it, and then it shows us it, right? So what we'll do now is plug it in and see how it helps and acts as a savior on my device, because I am tired with no memory at all. It just keeps giving me 0 bytes. So I've connected it to my iPhone, and I just can see app not installed. So as soon as I plug it in, it says the accessory iXpand flash drive uses an app you do not have installed. Would you like to get it from the App Store? So I click on the App Store, and it directly asks me to download the SanDisk iXpand sync, and I'll see the size of it. I might have to delete a game or two to install it. It says 45.9 MB, and it's the description over here which shows what all you can do with the app and how it is helpful. So let me just click on get and then install, and I might get a memory full because it was showing 0 bytes. I just give my touch ID, and it has started installing. But in the meanwhile, just to make sure that I have enough space for it, I'll delete a game or two. So I'll delete this game and remove, and then go back, and it's still downloading. So should have some space now. Let's see. So it shows 108 MB free because I deleted that game. So this should install smoothly now. And in the description also it shows that you can download the app and transfer your photos, videos and files between iPhone, iPad and computers without the cloud cables or internet connection. It's just like a USB flash drive. So it's almost half done. So waiting for it to complete. So we're doing this on a 4G connection by Airtel, and it's installing now. So as you can see, the drive iXpand sync has installed. So what I'll do is just click on it and see how the app works. So it says hello, and then next says easily transfer photos and videos from your iPhone flash drive, and then it shows that how it works, how you can connect it. It automatically syncs your iPhone camera roll with the drive, and the next is easily organize content on your drive, and finally sit back and relax, try to save your movies, then on the go. So I click on get started, and it shows me the tips. It's the menu. My files appear here. I can change layout, I can add more photos, select some files. So I'll just click on accept, or you can decline if you don't want the data to be shared with this SanDisk. So I can see 7 items, 4 folders there. I can change the layout, I can change it and sort it. I can see a grid. Okay. So photos, it's already showing some photos that come pre-installed on the device. So, and some videos. So this is a sample video that's so what happens is when you connect it to your computer, you can transfer your favorite music, your movies, and then just plug it and start playing it like the OTG on the Android devices. So I can play any format on this. We're not limited to playing a format that is compatible with our iPhone. So that's the beauty of it. So you can see play video that is saved in this device. So I'll go back. Now I need to back up my photos so that I can clear some memory. So I click on select all, select destination, and I think it's gonna take a while because it's 1501 items, and that is after I have cleared my data almost every time. So I create a new folder, that is the iPhone 5s. So I'll do it again. So iPhone 5s, click on OK, and then as simple as copying and pasting, I just click on paste. So now it's transferring files, and I can see the videos went really fast. It showed that the transfer of the video has been done. So it's very smart and very fast because I can see a lot of ticks already on the transfer. So the transfer rate is really high. I can see how fast it can go. The transfer rate is really great. So I'll just go back and let it transfer. Till then, let's see how much time it takes. And while it's transferring, you can see it's clearly blinking green light so that you know that you don't have to remove the drive. So pretty clear indication that the drive is active right now, the data is being transferred, and you really don't need to plug it out and be careful about it. and it's going on. One thing I would have liked over here was that if whatever it would show that how many files are transferred and how many is left, or some kind of percentage, because this indicator is kind of elusive. I really am not very sure how much it's done. It might be right now 10% or even lesser, so a little bit clearer indication would have been better off. Maybe they can put it in their next version software update. So as I play around with this app, I would definitely share my feedback with the SanDisk team and how what can be added. So as I have a lot of photos and videos, we'll check back later when the transfer is complete. So as you can see, it says that 1501 file successfully added to the flash drive. And I don't know if you noticed or not, it didn't take much of a time, and also my battery was under 20 and it's just 14%, and it transferred everything in 5% of battery, especially when it's discharging fast. So now the good part about this device is it's just not just a regular transfer device. It shows you a lot. It shows me the battery life remaining, which is full green, 100%. iPhone space remaining is 1%, and the drive space remaining is 87%. It shows the drive storage has taken around like photos is black and videos is green. So it's only photos and videos in the device. There's no other, which white is free, and there's no music on the device because the lack of space. So the camera sync is like, I just click on sync and it says if camera sync is on, photos in your phone's camera will automatically transfer to the drive when connected. After the first backup, only new photos from the camera will sync. So this feature just changes it all around. So I don't have to manually bother about what photos I transferred and all. Like in the first part I showed you how to copy files, but this is like automatic sync. So I just click on automatic sync on, and then I have an option of deleting from iPhone after sync. So if a person like me who's facing a memory issue with where the storage is completely full, I can just click on delete from iPhone after sync. So it's syncing 15 files again, because that was just a copy and this is a sync. So I can later on delete that folder if I just want to keep the sync, but I wanted to show you guys how to do the sync and how to do the photo manual transfer. So the destination right now, it shows camera roll and camera roll backup folder, and it's going on, and as you can see the speed is again really fast. By the time it's happening, you can see that's camera roll backup folder and the iPhone 5s folder. It's gonna be identical right now. And also do save all my data to cloud, not the iCloud, because I don't want to spend that much amount of money, but the Google Photos and OneDrive, all the photos are always backed up. So that was about camera sync. The next option is my download. So what I can do is download items on the iXpand flash drive and then save to my phone instead of directly downloading on my phone if there's lack of space on the phone. And the third option is transfer contacts. So I can back up my contacts off the iPhone and then restore it whenever it's needed. So once the sync of all the photos and videos is complete, the camera roll sync, what I'll do is show you how to do a backup of all your contacts. And then the option is help. If I have any queries, I can just go through the walkthrough. I can start with all the steps again to know how it happens. So what you saw in the packaging is also here. So if you by any chance throw the packaging or lose it, so everything is here, what the light means and how you connect it to your smartphone. And when I click on walkthrough, it takes me to the first screen that we saw. So it tells me with each step how to connect and how it syncs, and then I can just keep checking out the walkthrough and then get started. So I'm back on the device, and then I go back to help, and the last option is online support. For any reason, if I'm confused, if I have any issues with the device, I can just go online and check and read the FAQs and also see product info about the device. So right now I'm reviewing the SDIX016G, which is a 16 GB memory. So if you have need for more, you can go for a 32 gig or a 64 gig or even a 128 gig. So 128 gig would be like a never-ending space for users. And if I go back, I can see that it's low. Almost half is done. So by the time it's complete, I go to settings and then it's security, Now what is important on such a thing is like if it's backing up all my contacts, my photos, my media library, everything entirely from my phone, it's supposed to have some kind of security. So I can, what I do is I just click on enable security, and then when files are locked, they'll be moved to SanDisk secure vault folder. So what will happen is whatever I backed up will be in a vault folder, so that if I lose this drive by any chance, and if somebody connects it to their phone or PC, they're not able to access it without any password. So we'll show you how to set it up. We'll set it after the sync is complete. Then the drive name, I can write the drive name here, and I'll write it as the Unbiased blog. Damn the autocorrect. The Unbiased blog. So I named the drive as the Unbiased blog. I think because the sync is on, it's not letting me change the drive name here right now. So I can clear cache. I can click on about and see the version. The app version is 1.0.36 and the drive firmware version is 4.4.0. And I go back, I can share my feedback, and anonymous data sharing is on, which I will switch off. It was just to test it. So the anonymous data sharing is off now, and we're still waiting for the sync to complete. In the meanwhile, we can see different options like how do you want a data to be listed, like ascending order, descending order, alphabetically, or data added, or file type. So I click on grid or a list, okay, and then grid type. So I can see now the grid folder type, and I can go to iPhone 5s and see all the photos already there. I can go to camera roll backup, similar data over there, and then go back. So these are the app.app, and this is the exe once you put it in your computer. I can add and select specific photos or videos or albums from here. Select folders, select item if I want to, just close it. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty much naming it as the iPhone Savior, because this has come as a blessing in disguise and saved me. So it says the camera roll sync is complete. Do you want to delete this sync item from the iPhone and free up the space? So I have an option to do not delete or delete. So as I take a cloud backup of all my photos, I'm just gonna complete the cloud backup on the Google Photos, and then what I can do is delete this. So right now I'll click on do not delete and move to other options. Do you love iXpand? It's asking me for feedback. I definitely love it, and I can rate it later. And then the options we were talking about. So right now you can see it says 74% drive used, and the reason is I have taken the backup twice, once manually and once through the auto backup. And if I want to right now go and protect my backup, I can set up security and enable security, and it will be all my files will move to SanDisk secure access vault folder. I click on OK, and I can put in a password, and it should be at least 6 characters with numbers and letters. So I can move all to the SanDisk vault, which I definitely recommend to all users. So right now all I can say is this is the device for your iOS device, be it an iPad or an iPhone, and it supports all the iOS devices that come with the lightning port, be it the iPhone 5, 5C, 5S, 6, 6 Plus, iPad Air, iPad mini, iPad with retina display, and it supports from iOS 7 version. So you can connect it to your Windows or Mac once you have transferred from your phone to connect it to a PC. So if you are, again I'm repeating, if you are cursed with a 16GB iOS device, just go for the SanDisk iXpand flash drive. Thanks for watching the Unbiased Blog.